great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at center. And for the Mavericks, Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's Crowder missing.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
This one for 3. Powell pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one. Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room. I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Now here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Doncic, no good. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the floor, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul of the game. And here's Paul. Puts up a 3.
Just a bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
That won't go either for Paul. Back to Porzingis. Up and in on the layup. Porzingis has got his second basket of the game.
Porzingis showing some toughness that time, just cutting through contact.
Paul against Doncic. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Ayton against Powell. 4 on the clock. Outside Finney-Smith. Shoots over Bridges. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Here's the break. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Booker runs the floor so well, a terrific sense of where to be in that kind of situation.
Doncic against Paul. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Ayton against Powell. Paul with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. Booker, good.
How smooth is Devin Booker's J right there, and inside the arc he nails it.
Doncic against Paul. Doncic passes to Powell. Doncic outside. Just 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Offensive board. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Gets talked about a lot, but when Porzingis is active as that big of a body, it really helps out when he's doing the dirty work.
Now here's Booker. A minute and a half left to play in the first. Into the lane. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
So tough to guard. Devin Booker combining that range with the handle.
Paul against Doncic. To the right side. Here's Porzingis. Ayton with the defensive effort. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Bridges. And that one is stuffed right through.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
The Mavericks trailing. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Left side Porzingis. Down low. Out to Powell. That one no good. And Phoenix the other way now. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Doncic, and it's good from the elbow.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Outside Paul, left side Booker, over Porzingis, up again, controls the rebound and the putback.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Pass to Powell, 4-3, and Doncic puts up a deep 3. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the 5, down low. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Porzingis. Powell, it's good on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Pass to Booker. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Powell. Here's the second effort. Crowder grabs the miss. The Suns leading. Outside Booker. And Booker with the jam.
That's an aggressive play. Devin Booker up to the rim.
Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Phoenix ball.
Well, the Suns shooting very well, 62%, and going right at the defense. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Paul against Doncic. Doncic with a block. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Porzingis. Now here's Hardaway. Booker defending. Good on the shot.
That's a hard-nosed play from Hardaway, absorbing contact and not taking no for an answer.
Outside Booker. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Crowder outside. Now here's Bridges. Defense right on him. He can't hit that time. Good D by Finney-Smith. The Mavericks have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's Hardaway. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Paul into the lane. Count it. Good. Paul's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Defense is not able to keep up with the speed and really the awareness of Chris Paul that time.
Doncic against Paul. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Doncic outside. Second chance effort. Can't hit that one. And Phoenix the other way now. To the middle. Here's Paul. And the shot is good off the backboard. And it's a 10-point Suns lead.
And Jay Crowder moving into the open man.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
So it's the Mavericks now, trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning. And now the shot is coming along, too.
Pass to Aiden. We've got 1:23 left in the first half. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting a low 30% from the floor. Finney-Smith with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Deflected!
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
And they'll hang that foul on Maxi Kleber. That's his first foul of the game. Brown, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Substitution for the Suns.
Brunson against Payne. Pass to Shaman. Uncovered. Here's McGee. Hauled in by Brown. The Mavericks trailing. Brown drives in. And Brown with the stuff.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Outside Payne. Kaminsky, left side. Banked it in off the glass.
Kaminsky the third.
And the Suns lead by 8.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Brunson. McGee with a steal. Lets the three fly. The Mavericks pull it in. Pass to Bullock. And the layup is good off the glass.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've had incredible success.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's out in front of the half is Phoenix. They have a 6-point lead. Kenny, give us your take. And that'll do.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And so in the game for the Suns, Frank Kaminsky is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Johnson. Then there's Cam Payne. And it's Shaman in at the 2. Here's Payne. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Now Brunson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Brown. Plenty of space. And it falls all over the rim and in. And Phoenix shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Outside Payne. The kick out to Johnson. Kaminsky, right side. 6 to shoot. Here's Payne. And they'll get another chance. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Suns lead by 8.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Brown can't hit. The Suns have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. To the left wing. Kaminsky against Brown. And here's Payne outside. And no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Right side, Brunson. Brown passes to Brunson. From the arc. The rebound by Shamet.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Clock at 6. It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. And here's Brunson from the arc. He buries it from 3.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Payne against Brunson. Payne, the pass to Johnson. To the paint. Here's Kaminsky. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Kaminsky's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
To the middle. Pass to Bullock. Now Brunson.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And yep, it's good. And now it's an 11-point Phoenix lead.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And the Suns pushing it up now. Fires for 3. Shamet, no good. Dallas has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. And Brunson, here we go. Oh, McGee with the block.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Pass to Brown. Down low. And finished off by Kleba.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
McGee with it, defended by Brown. McGee passes to Payne. Now Johnson, defended by Brown. Let's go with a 3. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. Phoenix grabs the miss. Kaminsky's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Payne. Three-pointer. Hits a three-pointer. Payne's got 5 points now in the quarter. For Dallas, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Here's Bullock. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Payne. Brown with the block. And so it's Phoenix. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Back after this. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The Suns leading. Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And Dallas with possession. Here's Doncic. Jacks up a 3. And Booker pulls it down. Well, the Suns shooting it well. Almost 50% from the floor. Pass to Crowder. Great D that time from Porzingis. Dallas is shooting about 35% so far in this game. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in.
Fearless play by Doncic in the paint. Ready to do whatever it takes to find his shot.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Paul with it. Now Doncic defending. Here's Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. And the Suns lead by 11.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Here's Doncic. And right through it goes. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Paul passes to Booker. Knocks it loose. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. Got a piece of it.
Well, more than capable as a defender. Bridges with a great job using his length.
Paul with it. Outside for Booker. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game.
First team.
For Dallas, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Doncic. Stolen by Booker. It's a one-on-one situation. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
Paul against Doncic. The three is up. Powell for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's a 3 from Paul. With the second effort. And Ayton gets it to go.
And the defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. To the inside. Paul with a steal.
2 minutes remaining.
In transition. Here come the Suns. It's Bridges on the wing. Paul against Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Paul with the 3.
3 points.
And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Suns.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
Sends it home from three-point land.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Suns.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Chris Paul.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Hardaway's shot is good.
He's got some growing confidence right now in the catch-and-shoot game, Hardaway Jr. He feels like he could score from anywhere.
Now here's Paul. From deep. The putback controls the rebound and the putback. And the Suns lead by 19.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Pass to Ayton. And he lays it up and in.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And here's Doncic outside. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Smart pass from Porzingis, just a better shot available.
Outside Paul. From deep three-point range. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out.
Utah's opening lineup. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Mavericks, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low. Now here's Conley. Bogdanovich left side. Doncic with the steal. Outside Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Hardaway against Mitchell. Pulls up from the corner. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here is Hardaway. From outside, off the mark.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks. closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker.
Doncic. And no good that time. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Porzingis, banked in off the glass.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
Now, here is O'Neal. Fast break, Dallas. Porzingis finds Hardaway. They double him with Mitchell. Conley grabs the miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the shot goes down.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive, not letting anything trip him up.
The 3 for Doncic. Offensive rebound Mavericks. Porzingis on the foul.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. O'Neal with it. Out guarded by Porzingis. Hardaway passes to Porzingis. Out to Doncic. Beyond the arc. That one's not going to go. And it's Utah the other way. O'Neal, that's a 2-pointer. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so Powell will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Got a piece of it. Hardaway up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
2 minutes remaining.
Conley surveying the D. For 3, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Powell, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here's Mitchell. The layup off target.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Hardaway, and he uses the glass on the layup. Hardaway's got 6.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Jazz trail by 8. Outside Conley. Down low. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Conley.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
On the wing. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Slammed down by Doncic. A monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
O'Neal passes to Mitchell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Utah shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Doncic against Gobert. To the paint. Here's Powell.
Small stature, no matter. Conley competes at the defensive end on the floor.
And that concludes. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end that he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. Now, here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy, and I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
The 3 for Doncic. Jacks up a 3. Utah with the rebound.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Mitchell kicks to Conley from past the arc. Mitchell against Powell. Inside, 5 to shoot. Gobert finds Mitchell. Shoots it. The offensive rebound. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
And they double up Doncic. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Takes a 3. So it's the Jazz now. The Mavericks leading. Hardaway, no good. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. O'Neal dishes to Mitchell. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Gobert, the dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Porzingis.
Shooting for Utah.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Utah.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities. And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Doncic.
And scanning the floor well. Porzingis all about finding open teammates when they've got look.
O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Driving the lane. Mitchell.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Doncic outside. Over Conley. That one off the back iron and out. Mitchell with it. Hardaway picks him up. Mitchell dishes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
1:07 left in the second quarter. The pass to Finney-Smith. Wants to get it to Powell, and does. Just 5 on the clock. The shot, no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
3.
Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
I just hate seeing this, but no need to jump the gun. Let's see what it turns out to be.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Here's Clarkson. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
They double him with Clarkson. Here's Kleba. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. And it's blocked by Brown. They recover it. 6 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Passes to Oni. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Brunson with it. And so it's the Utah Jazz. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kick. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 15 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. It was a... And that...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
We've got Maxi Kleba, Jalen Brunson out there with Reggie Bullock. Then there's Brown, and it's Brown in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Mavericks trail by 8. Pass to Bullock. He feeds it to Brown, and stolen by Whiteside. Here's Clarkson. The shot's good on the assist by Engel. Clarkson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Jazz. Here's Brunson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Kleba kicks to Brown. 5 on the clock. Yep, that one goes.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
It's stolen by Brown. Bullock with it. He's against Gay. Here's Kleba. Drops in the layup for 2.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Clarkson passes to Oni. Clarkson looking for an opening. Feeds to Whiteside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Nice agility rolling off the screen. Just another thing Whiteside gives you.
Pass to Kleba. Brown outside. Brunson with a clean look. Brown down low. He's against Gay. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Oni passes to Gay. Kicks it to Clarkson. To the middle. And the jam by Whiteside.
I'll tell you, Whiteside doesn't have to get too far off the ground to throw it down.
Back to Kleba. Dallas moving the ball around. A pass to Gay. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Flying high, Gay at one time had a 40-inch vertical.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Now Clarkson Wants to get it to Gay, and does. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Brown outside. Back to Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And there's the pass to Kleba. And Kleba slams it in.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
To the inside. Whiteside, good. Whiteside's got 6.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
And here's the break. Up the floor. Oh, Whiteside in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Wow, able to adjust in the air, contort his body if need be. Whiteside brutal on the catch and flush.
Now here's Brunson. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Clarkson dishes to Whiteside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
When Whiteside gets that massive body moving, very difficult to avoid fouling him.
2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Brunson scanning the floor. Outside against Brown. Passes it to Kleba. And Whiteside sends it back.
Be careful. Whiteside is the ultimate rim protector.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Goes back up, and the layup good by Brown.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Oni passes to Clarkson. Right side up top. Back to Clarkson. Down low. And the jam by Whiteside.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Brown. Here's Kleba. He's covered by Gay. Here's Oni. And that one released in time, but no good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Jazz. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Utah leading by 14. So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now.
That's his first.
Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles.
First team.
Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the guard position. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Now here's Brunson. 3-pointer. Kleba kicks to Brunson. Back to Kleba. And the layup's good off the glass.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Here's Oni. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Ingles passes to Gay. And here's Clarkson. 4 on the clock. Here's Oni from downtown. Kleba with the rebound. And here's Brunson.
Jazz foul.
So Utah ends up going with a new group.
First team.
Here's Porzingis.
Coming over to the floor for the Jazz.
Out to Doncic. From deep. Another 3 for Dallas.
And when Luka finds an opening on the perimeter, he does not hesitate. Great focus on that triple.
Now here is Conley. The dish to O'Neal. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. From 15 feet away, they grab their own miss and slam dunk by Gobert.
Tremendous intensity from Gobert. He sees an opening and leaps up for a slam.
Here's Doncic. Again, the Mavericks score.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's guarded by Bullock. And Mitchell gets it to go.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
The drive by Doncic. Over O'Neal. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Utah leading by 11. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Mitchell passes to Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. They swipe it. Doncic kicks to Kleba. Dallas moving it around. It's stolen by Gobert.
2 minutes.
Mitchell passes to Conley. Shoots the 3. Kleba with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
1:43 left to play in the final quarter. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Doncic. Utah has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to O'Neal. Gobert against Porzingis. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. And the pass to Conley. 6 to shoot. To the wing on the left. Three-pointer. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. Doncic against O'Neal. Porzingis trying to get free. And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Jazz.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Donovan Mitchell.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Here's Mitchell. After Luka Doncic's bucket.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Offline from the top of the key. So it's the Jazz now. It's a 10-point game. Outside Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Gobert with a wide open look. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's...
Picture-perfect night in the heart of the Lone Star State. Well, let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Murray and Barton, the guards. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Mavericks, Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the center, locking down the middle. And Doris, we've got two teams here with very deep rosters. Both can go far down their bench and not lose a beat.
You know, it's so important in the regular season, PA, to have that opportunity. It's never about one or two players. Each of these teams has been built for the long haul of what we know is a grind.
Bol, he's checked in for Gordon.
For the Nuggets. Bol.
Doncic against Murray. Left side Porzingis. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second personal foul.
It's on Nikola Jokic.
Guys, let's remember it was Kevin Durant who nicknamed Porzingis the unicorn, and that was due to the combination of skills, right? A 7-footer who can shoot it, who can step out to the 3-point line, and block shots. That's a rare combination.
Now here's Murray. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Here's Powell. That one doesn't drop. And the Nuggets going the other way now. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Now Murray. Inside. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it. And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Murray against Doncic. Murray passes to Jokic. Back to Murray. Pulls it. Bol tips it back in.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Murray against Doncic. Powell passes to Doncic. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. I mean, does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
Down low. And stolen by Murray.
Moving the ball is certainly important, but forcing passes like that is simply bad basketball.
Pass to Jokic. And the layup falls.
Inside the paint, Jokic has that physicality that can make the defense a non-issue. He can just muscle his way for a shot.
Now here's Doncic. And here's Porzingis. Powell left side. Back to Finney-Smith. 6 to shoot. Now here's Doncic. Over Murray. Doncic, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Murray against Doncic. Here's Porter.
2 minutes remaining.
Porzingis grabs the board. The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now here's Powell. Covered by Jokic. Here's Doncic. It's deflected. And he gets it back. And Doncic hammers it home. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Murray against Porzingis. Outside Murray. Left side Porter. Shot clock at 6. Powell with a steal. On the wing, Finney-Smith. He's guarded by Porter. Blocked. Harden against Hardaway. Lets it fly. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Doncic. Jokic grabs the board.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Murray's shot is good.
It presents all sorts of problems when Murray's mid-range game is working. It gets the D scrambling. They got to get a body on him everywhere he goes.
Here's Doncic. Following the score by Denver. Lets it fly. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the basket is good.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Dallas shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. Doncic against Murray. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Dallas no good that time either. Here's Bol. And that's not gonna go. And so the first quarter is in the books. For those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
On the court for the Nuggets. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Bol in at the power forward position. And here are the Nuggets now. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Fires it. Porter finds Murray. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Murray's gone 2 for 3 from the field. Murray against Doncic. Kicks it out to Hardaway. There's the triple. Porzingis passes to Powell. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, you've got size and length, so Kristaps Porzingis, the extra possession.
Murray against Doncic. Barton outside. Five to shoot. Up and over Hardaway. Mavericks with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Porzingis passes to Powell to the middle. Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
Well, they love to see Powell keep his eyes up and look for his teammates. The more assists they get out of him, the more dangerous their offense will be.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Hardaway. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Well, you want to be able, as a scorer, to put it on the deck to create your shot. Go ahead, Mr. Hardaway. We see you getting off the bounce.
Outside Murray. Porter pass to Murray. From downtown. Denver the rebound. Pass to Barton. Here's Jokic. Defended by Porzingis. Second chance shot. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Guys, you think about being the #1 option when he was with the New York Knicks. Now Kristaps Porzingis making the adjustment to playing second fiddle in Dallas. And that's not easy. But you have to be willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Murray against Doncic. Here's Powell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Powell's gotten 4 this quarter.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And now the Mavs on the run.
Well, you can see Tim Hardaway is in his element right now. This guy is a solid transition player. He knows where to get to.
There's a minute 47 left in the second. Out to the right wing. Jokic finds Murray. 5 on the clock. The Mavericks pull it in. And the pairing between Luka and KP, positionally, skill-wise, of course, it seems like a good fit.
Well, when you have a 7-footer who can shoot with range in the modern NBA, you think he could fit with absolutely anybody. But chemistry is always an interesting dynamic. It has to play out.
Now here's Doncic. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And now it's a 4-point Maverick lead. Outside Porter. A minute 6 left in the second quarter. And that one's good. Oh, he has 6.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
Now here's Doncic. Porzingis is doubled. The ball's knocked loose. Doncic, no good. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't. Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Doncic outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Powell with it. Doncic with it. From deep. Another miss by Doncic.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
And Jokic throws it down.
Does it get any easier than this? Just give Jokic the ball, and he'll take care of the rest.
Porzingis, and some nice defense there to end the quarter. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After 2 quarters, it's Denver out in front. They have a 2-point lead. Kenny, what's your... That's all for now. Say good...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You look at Nikola Jokic. What a contribution.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
We've got Maxi Kleber. Jalen Brunson is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's Moses Brown, and it's Brown in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Morris. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Here's Dozier. Drops in the 3. And the Nuggets lead by 3. And the aesthetic of the game, Doris, something us aficionados think about. What are some of the prettiest shots in basketball, in your opinion?
B.A., I'm going to tell you the shot that is revolutionizing the game, because NBA players today are as skilled or perhaps more skilled than they have ever been. And the defining separation of the modern NBA is the ability of guys to shoot shots off the dribble, whether from range or in particular from three-point ability. They are starting to flourish across the league, and it's changing how NBA basketball is played.
And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Kleber's shot is off.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
To the inside. Brown with the steal. Oh, Morris with a steal. Pass to Najee. Back to Morris. Here's Dozier. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. To the paint. Brown with the steal.
Jeff Green. That's his first personal foul. Second team
for Dallas. They've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Brunson against Morris. Fires the 3. Brown passes to Kleber.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
It's not going to go for him. Pass to Rivers. And it's hammered home by Green.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
Now here's Brunson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Gets the 3 to fall.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Morris against Brunson, and Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Now here's Brunson. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Denver in the lead. Here's Morris. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes remaining.
Takes it inside.
2 minutes.
An easy 2 on the layup. Morris has got his first 2 points. The Mavericks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. And Brunson, here we go. It's tipped. And the foul called on Moses Brown. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
For Denver, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Pass to Morris. Here's Dozier. Down low. Here's Green. Deflected by Brown. And they're able to recover. And here's Morris. Just 5 on the clock. Over Brunson. Bullock puts it in. Dallas has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Kleba passes to Brunson. Here's Bullock. And the ball out of play. The Nuggets will have it. And the Nuggets shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Morris outside. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Here's Rivers. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. And now a 9-point Denver lead.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Doncic against Morris. Out left to the wing. Pass to Najee.
Mavericks foul. Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Here's Murray. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. It's good on the putback. Jokic has got 8 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Hardaway. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Well, Porzingis does a nice job looking for the window to make his teammate better. Pretty pass.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Nuggets ahead, leading by. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the court for Denver, Austin Rivers out there with Monte Morris. Then there's Jeff Green, and it's Dozier in at the small forward position. Morris on the wing. Clock at 6. From outside the arc. Counted from distance. And the Nuggets lead by 13.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
From 15 feet away. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Well, the Mavericks shooting just around 36%. Not the best execution. Pass to Najee. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Outside Finney-Smith. Shoots from the line. That one a little long.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Here's Najee. Here's Rivers. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Murray against Doncic. Pass to Jokic. Porzingis against Murray. Here's Bull. Porzingis grabs the board. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Powell. Kicks it to Doncic. To the inside. Tipped. And he's able to get it back. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Pass to Porter. From deep three-point range. Jokic in the post. Defended by Porzingis.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Doncic against Murray to stop the run, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Yeah, this guy was just a great decision maker with the ball in his hands. This time, Doncic takes what the defense allows. That's the mid-range game.
Barton finds Porter. Now Murray. The kick out to Barton. Inside. Here's Bull. And again, it's Denver converting.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute. Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Nuggets.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Nikola Jokic.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
And here's Doncic outside. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Well, Luka Doncic so dangerous because when the three-point shot is working, he becomes an impossible guard.
Pass to Jokic. On the wing, Barton. Three-pointer. And they recover it.
He gets to the long rebound and keeps the clock running. Great play.
Here's Bull. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Porzingis with it. Back to Doncic. To the middle. Here's Hardaway. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Now here's Murray. Outside Porter. Puts it up from 12. No good there. So no problem for Denver as they get the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the
Thank you, Kevin.
It's rugged, tough road, David. No question about it. Thank you. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the 5. And for Phoenix, up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Now here's Paul. Trying to get open is Crowder. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Paul's got a really nice touch from the interior. And, you know, he likes to get in there and mix it up with the big guys any chance he gets.
Here's Doncic. The pass to Finney Smith. Hardaway for 3. 5 on the clock. Here's Porzingis. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Now Ayton. Bridges, no one around him. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Doncic against Paul. Crowder with the steal. Fast break, here come the Suns. Here's Booker. And he banks in the layup.
Against Booker, a little contact usually doesn't go a long way. Strong body control there.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Powell. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Paul. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack. And it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
Doncic against Paul. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Clock at 6. And it's Doncic missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got his second basket of the game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, and Doncic gets it to go.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Now here's Paul. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Mavericks ball.
And so here is Dallas. 6-point game. Doncic finds Hardaway.
2 minutes.
Doncic looking it over. Here's Powell. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Out of bounds.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. There's 1:47 left here in the first quarter. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Kristaps did not get thrown off by the contact. He's just too big and long, too determined as well.
Paul passes to Crowder. Ayton with it, guarded by Powell. Booker outside. Outside Crowder, just 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. And it's Ayton missing. Mavericks trailed by 4. Finney Smith passes to Pop. Jay Crowder pulls it in. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Booker with no one around. Nailed from three-point land. Booker's got 5 points so far.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
On the wing, Hardaway. Inside. Here's Powell. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Yeah, Powell showing you right there that he can play through contact. Very physical and good concentration, too, to get that up and down.
Kicks it out to Booker. His three-pointers off the mark. Mavericks trailed by 5. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hardaway, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, shooting off the vert.
Pass to Pop. He dishes it to Hardaway. Over in the corner, Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Chris Paul picks up that one. It's his first trip to the line.
As a teenager, yeah, I said as a teenager, Doncic recorded 4 triple-doubles during his rookie season. Before Luka's 4, there had just been 1 triple-double by a teenager in the history of the league. That's special.
And so it's Phoenix. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Paul finds Bridges. Here's Booker. Crowder. Great positioning on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Doncic against Paul. Porzingis inside. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. Some super teams come together, Clark, on paper, and they look like sure things for the finals. But just how important are the other things, the intangibles?
Yeah, I think the intangibles, Kevin, are the most important things. When you talk about chemistry, trust, connectedness, those things just don't happen because you have great talent in 3 or 4 players. You have to have a team that's committed to one another and that trusts one another, and it takes time to build that into a championship caliber unit. So those intangibles are really important if you're going to win a championship.
And now Crowder running the floor all by himself. Ball against Powell. Here's Porzingis. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Powell against Paul. There's the 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Booker. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
The big man throwing it down. Kristaps Porzingis. When you're 7'3", though, doesn't take much vertical to punch it home.
Ball against Doncic. A 3 ball. Second chance shot. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Man, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Jay Crowder.
2 minutes.
Right side, Porzingis. Here's Finney-Smith, defended by Bridges. They push it up, 4 on 3. Looking for McGee, he gets it there. Tries it again. The shot off that time. Nice D from Porzingis. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And Dwight Powell continuing his comeback. The ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now, not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on teams. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done.
Doncic outside, down low. The shot by Powell, no good. Suns leading by 9. Now Payne. From the arc. Here's McGee. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the back end.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
The shot by Powell, no good.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Takes the 3. Payne can't hit. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 11. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Boy, excellent situational awareness from Hardaway Jr. that time. I mean, he seems to know exactly where to get when the break is on.
Now here's Payne, guarded by Doncic. Payne can't hit. Here's Hardaway. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, I tell you what, energy and activity from Hardaway Jr. there, showing you exactly what it takes to keep plays alive.
And so it's Phoenix heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Best. Phoenix came ready to play. They put together the kind of powerful run that every team would love to. And that...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. 7-point differential. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for Dallas, they've got Reggie Bullock. Maxi Kleba is out there with Brown. Then there's Brown. And it's Brunson in at the 1. Here's Kleba. 3 seconds left. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Payne looking around. There's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Bullock. Lays it up and banks it in.
Man, it's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Shamet with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 12 feet out. That one wide left.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And stolen by Payne. And Moses Brown is going to pick up the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Phoenix leading by 4. And here's Payne. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Shamet. Fires for 3. He can't get that one. And the Mavericks going the other way now.
You know, year after year, Shamet provides sharp passing and knockdown shooting. He's tremendous in the clutch. You know, I think his teammates and coaches trust him to make the right play at crunch time.
Dishes it to Payne. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Shamet. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And at the defensive end of the floor, Shamet has found his groove.
And, you know, Greg, sometimes defense is really about confidence, want to, and just getting stronger as a pro. And that's what's happened for Shamet. He uses anticipation and added strength to be very effective defensively. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Shamet finds Johnson. Suns moving the ball around. To the inside. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
For 3, Bullock. Brunson the bounce pass. Kleba inside. He's guarded by Kaminsky.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Brunson. Brown inside. McGee's there. And it's Brown missing. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They've led by as many as 11 points. He kicks it to Kaminsky. Buries it down low. And it's a 7-point Phoenix lead.
I like the way Kaminsky takes advantage of using the angles now. He plays smart inside.
Now here's Brunson. Defense right on him. To the middle. Here's Kleba. And Kleba slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Brunson scanning the floor. The three. And the pass to Bullock. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Johnson, the pass to Shamet. And the layup's good off the glass. Shamet's got his 2nd basket.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. McGee's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Johnson. That one a little long. Brown kicks to Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
The Mavericks have been after free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far.
At the line for the
A
Mavericks.
year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Ball outside. And so it's Phoenix bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get right back to the action. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Doncic outside. Ayton against Powell. Hardaway for 3. It's rebounded by Paul. Suns leading by 9. Driving inside. Kicks it to Crowder. Now the dish to Booker. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Porzingis.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical.
First one falls for him.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Booker.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Doncic with it. Chris Paul covering. Porzingis kicks to Doncic. Fires the 3. Crowder with the steal. Here's Ayton. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Ayton's got the lead up to 13 now for the Suns. And an important part of every team's game. We'll look at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Paul outside, passes to Booker. Off target from outside. Mavericks trail by 11. Round the pass to Porzingis. Crowder with the steal. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Sweet find there by Booker. All understands that has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Here's Porzingis, and they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Booker against Hardaway. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Suns lead by 13.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Crowder with the steal. Lobs it up for Crowder.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Doncic passes to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Paul against Doncic. And it's Paul penetrating. Ayton trying to break free. And Crowder with the basket on the assist by Paul.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Boy, you better get out there on this guy. Doncic is prime time for real from that three-point line.
Paul from deep three-point land. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. From 11 feet away, Doncic, no good. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here. And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Suns.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Bounce pass from Paul. Ayton against Powell. And Ayton gets double teamed. And again, it's the Suns missing.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Brown finds Doncic. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
So the Suns win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to on both.
Following presentation of the NBA.
The Dallas Mavericks arriving at the building earlier today.
All right, BA. Well,
he's doing that. Thanks, Allie. So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the center position. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Doncic against Conley. Powell, left side. Back to Porzingis. And there's a 3-second violation. Conley against Doncic. Left side, Bogdanovic. Doncic against Conley. Takes a 3. And stolen by Porzingis. Inside. Here's Powell. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. They'll try to make it a 3-point play. On offense, here's Utah. It's a 3-point game. From deep, Conley. The long distance 3 is buried.
Really no answer for Mike Conley when he's handling the rock like that. What a performer.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Now here's Mitchell. Here's Conley. A good look from Bogdanovic. Porzingis grabs the board.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
And I think when you say Mike Conley all-star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act. Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. The 3. Again the miss by the Mavericks. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovic willing to get it to his open guys.
Doncic against Mitchell. Now Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
He was too aggressive. That's already his second foul. We haven't even gotten out of the first quarter.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
Gobert passes to Conley. Gobert against Doncic. Oh, they get a hand on it. Bogdanovic on the wing. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Over Porzingis. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
From deep, here's Doncic. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Now here's Doncic. Powell passes to Hardaway. Let's go with a 3. Doesn't go for him. And Utah will come the other way. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Bogdanovic against Hardaway. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. And another fast break for Utah. The Jazz on the run.
Push the basketball and get out of his way. Donovan Mitchell, fantastic on the break.
Doncic against Conley. Doncic passes to Powell. Outside Finney-Smith. Just 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. Utah with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And they're building up steam, getting out in front, and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
It's Doncic with a drive. The putback. It's good on the putback.
An authoritative play by Porzingis, dominating the glass and getting the second chance look.
Powell brings a double. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Stolen by Conley. And they're pushing it up. Doncic against Mitchell for three. O'Neal. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
I just love the ball movement.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Outside Finney-Smith. And that one's good. Porzingis has got his second basket.
And after adding 16 pounds of muscle during the 2019 offseason, Porzingis handles contact so much better. Great finish inside.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Utah.
It looks like they're ready to run today, fellas. They keep getting out on the break whenever they can.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at center. Mitchell, good. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Powell's got 5.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
The 3 from Mitchell. No good that time. And it's Dallas the other way. And here's Hardaway. Kicks it to Doncic. Pulls up on the wing. Again, Dallas.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
To the paint. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Mitchell.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Conley against Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Conley against Doncic. Down low. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Good use of power by Rudy, getting the shot in the air despite the foul.
And so Gobert nails both of them. Dallas has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Doncic against Conley. The 3 is up. And it's Doncic missing. The Jazz have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And that one's good from Conley.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Tries it from 16. Again, Dallas. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Bogdanovich on the wing. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
1:56 left to play in the second quarter. Conley against Doncic. From the high post. And he drops that one in. Doncic has got 17.
He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
The drive by Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
This is what Donovan Mitchell wants to do. Drive the ball, get a bucket, a foul, or both.
Doncic against Conley. And it's Dallas scoring again.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Conley. To the inside. Powell with a steal. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Conley. Bogdanovich against Doncic. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
Can't lose sight of Bojan Bogdanovich. He's a threat to score in transition.
Doncic against Conley. Fires it. Offensive rebound. Hardaway. And Gobert with a block.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
A dynamic offensive talent. Mitchell is especially intelligent at knowing how to get to his spots and execute.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A nice shot by Doncic.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Utah leading. Conley with the ball. 5 points in the game. Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. Outside Mitchell. Second chance effort. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Jazz out in front.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, a tremendous start for Donovan Mitchell. He had 16 points, 2 assists.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
They've got Hassan Whiteside. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Clarkson up top. Hauled in by Brown. Dallas is shooting the rock at 58%. Pass to Bullock for the lead. Here's Kleba. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And for the Jazz, they're shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. Ingles, good.
They thought Ingles would be looking for the jumper. Instead, he puts his head down and makes a play.
Brunson passes to Brown. Back to Brunson. From 8 feet. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
The Mavericks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Back to Brown. Pass to Bullock. It's Brown on the wing. Dallas needs to get off a shot.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
That one misses.
First team foul. At the line for the Mavericks.
And he's good on the second. And this game, folks, a close one here in Salt Lake City. Clarkson with the ball. Now guarded by Brown.
Sterling Brown. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Out to the wing. Here's Oni. Brunson defending. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
So many of Whiteside's points, they come on dunks.
Now here's Brunson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
This is what you do when your opponents try to take away the three and the painted area.
Driving inside. The open shot by Ingles. Oni controls the rebound and the putback.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Brown. Here's Bullock. 5 to shoot. Now Kleba. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. In transition, here come the Jazz. Ingles from outside. Sends it home from three-point land. And now a 6-point Jazz lead.
You see the practice time Ingles has put in. Completely in rhythm. No problem with that shot.
Brunson passes to Brown. Brown against Whiteside. Left side, Brown. Pass to Brown. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 5 now.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Back to Clarkson.
Dallas foul. Reggie Bullock. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
1:25 left in the third quarter here. Here's Honey. Back to Whiteside. Up and in on the layup. Whiteside's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Now Brunson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Brown. Rebound, Utah. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Wow, able to adjust in the air, contort his body if need be. Whiteside brutal on the catch and flush.
It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. 11 feet out. Bullock's shot is off.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Clarkson finds Whiteside. Brown with the steal. Got a piece of it.
Unlikely scenario. Joe Ingles times it perfectly. Comes up with the rare rejection.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And here's Brown for 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Utah finishing the quarter with an... With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Utah has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. On the court right now for Dallas. Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Well, a good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. So Utah ends up going with a new group. And here's Conley to the middle. Here's O'Neal, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Conley against Doncic. Banked it in off the glass. Doncic has got 23 points.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Here's Doncic. Rebounded by the Jazz.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Yes, it's good. And the Jazz lead by 14.
You know, he's wiry strong. Conley's made a living taking contact and making shots.
Count the basket. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity.
For Utah, they've gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. And Porzingis with the block.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
Here's Gobert. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. For Dallas, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Doncic outside. Over Conley. They get it back. Powell. Good D by Gobert.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Conley passes to Gobert. Bogdanovich from long range. Porzingis grabs the board. Well, the Mavericks shooting the rock well at 46%. Pass to Doncic.
Jazz foul. Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul.
Here's Doncic.
Team foul.
It's stolen by Bogdanovich.
Defensively, you always want to keep vision on the ball. Nice job tracking and coming away with it.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
Fires at the elbow. It's blocked by Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
It really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Clock at 6. Powell right side. And here's Porzingis. And that one's good.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Jazz.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
Now here's Mitchell. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Outside Conley to the inside. O'Neal on the wing. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Mavericks ball.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And it's the Mavericks ball. They trail by 16. And here's Doncic outside. Rebound, Utah. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Gobert passes to Conley. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Finney-Smith. Doncic with it. 4-3. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've
That resilience it shows with their success on the floor. Thanks for that story. Now a look at Dallas' starting lineup. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point. And for Denver, Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
Out of bounds, Denver takes possession. And the Nuggets making a change here. Holes checked in.
Checking in the game for your Nuggets.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. There's the drive, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Porzingis showing some toughness that time, just cutting through contact.
Barton outside. Outside Porter. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. That shot missing. And the foul on Will Barton. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Powell, the pass to Hardaway. Lets it go with the 3. Powell with it. Now guarded by Murray. Powell dishes to Hardaway. The 3 for Doncic. Connects from three-point range.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Now here's Murray. Jacks up a 3. And another miss by Denver. Powell kicks to Porzingis. From about 19 feet, it's hauled in by Michael Porter. Nuggets have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. For 3, Murray. Here's Bull. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for 1. And yep, we thought thought we might see it, and the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now Barton following the miss by Michael Porter from deep. Pass to Jokic, 5 to shoot. Shoots it up. The shot is good off the backboard.
I like when Jokic uses his size down there on the inside. He gets the ball to a good spot, and then he goes to work.
Doncic looking it over.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
From deep three-point range, that one doesn't drop. And the Nuggets going the other way.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Bull, the pass to Barton. Now, here's Bull. Guarded by Hardaway. And they take the lead. Bull's got his second bucket.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
The pass to Powell. Here's Finney-Smith. Dallas again missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Think about Barton's career, 5-star recruit, 2 years in college, and then right to the NBA where he spent some time in the D-League at the time.
Dallas is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. On the wing, Hardaway. Defending, and it's sent back by Jokic.
And Jokic with good timing over there. If he can do it offensively, why not on the D?
54 seconds left to play here in the first. And Doncic gets it to go. And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. They trail by 1. Outside, Porter. Pass to Bull. Barton against Hardaway. Barton kicks to Jokic. Misses the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Murray. The Nuggets with another miss. Outside Hardaway. Porter with a block.
Porter standing at 6'10", but he's got that huge wingspan, able to swat that one away.
Shoots over Doncic. The baseline J off the mark. And a closely contested grit and grind first quarter comes to a... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. Jokic is out there at Bull, and it's Porter at the 3 spot. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Now here's Porter. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Jokic with the bucket.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Doncic against Murray. Doncic outside. Hands it from downtown. Doncic has got 8 points.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from him.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldrich.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking. We'll keep listening. David, thank you very much.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
They need this. Kept alive. Roll the pass to Jokic. He feeds it to Bull. Back to Jokic. Porzingis with the block.
That's a forgotten skill as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times.
Passes it to Finney-Smith. And Brent, some interesting family history here. Your dad, Rick, brother John, and you all ended your careers playing for the Houston Rockets.
The next time, Kevin, that you and I are broadcasting a game in Houston, I'll walk you across the street to the Berry Cemetery, and we'll take a look at the headstone.
Here's Murray. The Mavericks making the shot. He drives in, and it's Murray with the jam.
Jamal Murray's such a natural scorer, and right now, getting in and finishing on a physical play like that one.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Dallas.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
I also like on the offensive end how they're working to get the ball into the paint, into the teeth of the defense. They've created a lot of high percentage shots so far.
And playing with a lot of fire now. They had a tough start in that first quarter, didn't shoot it well, but didn't let that discourage them. And now they're showing what they can do offensively.
Here's Rivers. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And teammates more and more looking for plays from Murray like that. And you think about Austin Rivers being the 10th pick in the NBA draft and having such an illustrious high school career.
Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Green finds Rivers. And here is Murray. Guarded by Doncic. Doncic with the steal. Powell down low. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And for Porzingis, gosh, a dunk looks so easy.
And Brent Rivers certainly racking up the air miles over his career. He's been a valued contributor along the way.
Yeah, the journey continues for Austin Rivers, and there's nothing wrong with that, Kevin. You know, he's the guy who loves the big stage. He continues to have confidence in himself. The consistency hasn't always been there, but man, he steps up at big moments, and teams need guys like that that are willing to put it all on the line.
Now here's Murray. He's got 5.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
And that one goes long. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on a 16-7 run. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic, no good.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. The 3 for Doncic. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Nuggets ball. Magic substitution.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He ended up with 15 points, 2 rebounds. That's all for now.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. On out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Brown in at the 5. And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up the lows.
Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to Kleber. Inside, Brown. And he uses the glass on the lane.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Brunson against Morris. Here's Dozier. Shot from 12. Clock at 4. Here's Rivers. No good from outside. Dallas leading by 6. Brunson finds Kleber. Into the lane. And Kleber slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. The pass to Rivers. Here's Dozier. Haji. It's good on the putback. Haji's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Now, here's Brown. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Brunson kicks to Bullock. Off target from three-point range. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. 6-point game. Dozier passes to Green. On the wing, Morris. Down low. Here's Najee. And he goes in for the dunk.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Now here's Brunson for 3. Dallas moving the ball around. And here's Bullock. Brunson the pass to Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball, following the score by Dallas. And it's Green missing.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
Dozier can't get it to go. Mavericks leading by 9. Bullock passes to Brown. Here's Brunson. It's rebounded by Najee.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Pass to Dozier. Here's the 3. The Nuggets get it back in a new 14. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Brown finds Brunson. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Assist for
Brunson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Mavs.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Passes it to Najee. Rivers with it. Here's Dozier. Pass to Morris. Now here's Rivers. Ball's knocked loose. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Brown kicks to Bullock. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Morris, no good. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their defense has been active. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Denver, they've got Morris. He's out there with Austin Rivers. And it's Green in at the power forward.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Doncic against Morris. Now here's Doncic. Not a lot of room. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Doncic.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
Morris looking over the floor. Rivers against Hardaway. Left block shot on the way. Rivers can't get it to go. Mavericks leading by 13. Here's Porzingis. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway.
assist goes to
Hardaway has got 5 assists in the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets.
Team foul.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Jokic passes to Porter. The shot. A second chance effort. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him.
And Jokic, I think he thought he was with his brothers, wrestling around in there and bullied his way to grab that rebound.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition. Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Now Murray. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You got to be aware of Murray there. You just know he's aiming to get payback with a triple.
Doncic against Murray. From the line. They get the rebound. Now the pass to Finney-Smith. The tray. And Bull pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Porter. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Porter's got his first 2 points. Doncic outside. To the inside. Porzingis drops in the layup for 2. Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter.
And bringing the aggression and the energy. 2 things you like to see from Porzingis.
Doncic with the steal. Porter with a block. And he gets it back. Porzingis finds Doncic. from outside the arc. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
And when Luka finds an opening on the perimeter, he does not hesitate. Great focus on that triple.
Barton outside. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Doncic against Murray. Doncic outside. For Murray. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Mavericks.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Luka Doncic.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
To the middle, they shoot again. Gets it down to single digits.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
Doncic against Murray. Now, here's Doncic. He's tightly guarded. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Murray for 3. No good.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for.